Okay, folks, something surprising but not surprising happened last Sunday. I went broke, and it's really expensive what I'm doing here. This just highlights how much I need to get my stuff into the news ASAP, because I'm not rich. I'm not sponsored. I don't have any rich parents. I don't have any connections with rich people who could help me. So basically I need to get out of this old life and get to find Luigi, because I can't live on this shoestring budget much longer. And I had to fucking ring up the bank. How embarrassing. My personal loan on this fucking photocopier, I had to ring up the bank, and they weren't terribly chuffed. So this is really getting too much for me, folks. All this fuck-ups that I did in the past when I was young. And I don't feel like I'm getting a second chance. So I need the TV channels to help me before I fucking go under. Because I don't know how I can juggle my budget much longer. But I have to keep doing it, folks. I have to keep doing it. I've got to be brave. And I hate going broke, folks. It's embarrassing and it's inconvenient, and you get caught short. Now, this is what we're photocopying. It's this some kind of melamine plate with its lovely looking design. But I'm really getting sick of this, the way things have gone. And I'm trying my best to stay in the black and out of the red, but I keep redlining from time to time, and it's really not nice to redline. I don't like being in debt. I don't like being caught short. So I really am not a person who can tolerate being caught out financially. I really hate it. I've always hated it. I've always been a person who normally would be very careful with money. I used to save lots of it. I used to be a bit of a Scrooge. And now I'm finding I have to take these risks. I have to push the envelope. I have to push it hard. And I have to sometimes fall off my horse or my bike, so to speak, and I have to get back on. But it's still very troubling when I run out of money. It really hurts. It's really not something I like. I don't like running out of money. And it's really not something that people like to see a person run out of money. It's socially, it's not acceptable to go broke. So I'm really angry that I'm not getting any airplay. I put all my fucking effort into this stuff that I do. I'm not just doing some cookie cutter shit. I'm doing real work, and I'm trying my hardest to use whatever I've got. And I don't see any reward. TV channels play their same old drivel. Death, disease, disaster, destruction, damage, another one, damage, and then there's murder and rape and suicide. Every now and then you hear a suicide one as well, and then there's whatever. This is just so annoying, folks. I'm trying my best. And then, of course, you got COVID-19, and they're the big ticket items. You got house fires, more small items, house fires, and drive-by shootings and gangland activity, and it's just so much shit that doesn't need to be covered as much as this. We don't need a fucking freak show of people having misfortunes and the populace goggling over it. Now that looks really interesting. It looks a bit wishy-washy, but it looks quite nice. But basically I'm trying my best to use whatever I've got in the way of resources, financial and all the rest. And it's really daunting. I'm going to leave it like that, fuck it. So it's really daunting trying to get everything happening the way that it should be. But fortunately I haven't gone broke for a while, but occasionally it happens and it really pisses me. So I'm not happy with what the news channels are like. They don't want to play my stuff, even though I reckon this stuff would trump anything, that it would trump anything that these people, the shit that they put out, all the death, disease, whatever I've said, Let's see how we go with this. But this is just a melamine plate of some description, a fancy looking design. Okay, let's see what we have. Got 2 mirrors for this job. So this sculptural piece featured in this plate. I don't know where it is. It doesn't say, I don't think. But I'm trying my best anyway, despite the fact that I've got disabilities that prevent me from earning lots of money. But that looks quite interesting. I think now I can call this demo quits.